Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on his way to Israel for a crucial two-day state visit. And from India's perspective, this visit carries both symbolism and strategy. In his departure statement, the Prime Minister called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu a dear friend. That phrase is not casual. It signals personal chemistry at the top. It also signals political continuity in a partnership that has grown steadily over the past decade. This will be Modi's second visit to Israel. But this time, the regional backdrop is far more tense. West Asia is in churn. Iran remains at the center of confrontation. New security equations are forming. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have signed a strategic defense pact. Turkey is watching closely. And now, Netanyahu has unveiled what he calls a hexagon of alliances. In simple terms, this is a proposed strategic bloc. Israel at the core, India named as a key partner, Greece and Cyprus included, Arab, African and Asian nations expected to join. The stated aim is clear: to counter what Netanyahu calls radical axes in the region, both Shia and Sunni extremist networks. From India's perspective, this matters. India has deep defense and technology ties with Israel. Cooperation spans agriculture, water management, cybersecurity, innovation and high-end defense systems. Intelligence sharing has been quiet but strong. Trade has expanded. Startup ecosystems are linked. The relationship is already robust. But a structured alliance format would be a shift. It would move engagement beyond bilateral comfort into a broader security architecture. During this visit, Prime Minister Modi will address the Knesset. He will become the first Indian Prime Minister to do so. That is historic. It places India visibly in Israel's political space. It also signals that New Delhi is willing to engage openly, even amid regional volatility. Modi is also expected to meet the Indian diaspora in Israel. That community has long acted as a bridge between the two countries. The Prime Minister has said he is eager to meet them. Diaspora outreach remains central to India's foreign policy messaging. Officially, both sides say they will review strategic cooperation and discuss regional and global issues of mutual interest. Unofficially, the subtext is sharper. How does India balance its ties with Israel and the Arab world? How does it navigate Iran's sensitivities? And how does it respond to emerging blocs in West Asia? Netanyahu's hexagon pitch formalizes a shift already underway. It is not just about friendship, it is about alignment, security cooperation, intelligence coordination, defense collaboration.
This week, we are giving expression to the very special relationships that have been forged over the past few years between Israel and the global power, India, and between myself and its esteemed leader, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We are personal friends. We often speak on the phone and we visit each other. I visited India, Modi, he visited here. We splashed in the Mediterranean Sea and much water has flowed since then through the Mediterranean, the Ganges and the Jordan, less so in the Jordan. Anyway, one thing did happen, and that is that the relationship was forged and strengthened. And he will come here to further solidify it through a series of decisions related to strengthening cooperation between the governments, between the countries, economic cooperation, political cooperation, and security cooperation.
For India, the stakes are high. West Asia is critical for energy security, trade routes, and the safety of millions of Indian citizens working in the region. Any new alliance framework must serve India's interests without pulling it into regional fault lines. As Prime Minister Modi lands in Israel, the optics will be warm. The language will be friendly, but behind the smiles lies hard geopolitics. This visit is not just about reaffirming a partnership, it is about defining India's place in a rapidly changing West Asian order.